What's up, everybody? This is the Chicago Sports Talk. Michael back at it again with a interesting video, and I'm getting used to doing these all the time. And shout out to the Kansas City Chiefs for winning the Super Bowl back-to-back years. Anybody that's a Chiefs fan that stumbles upon this video, I know a Chiefs fan by the name of a random editor that subscribes to me, so shout out to him. Congratulations on your Super Bowl win. So shout out to the Kansas City Chiefs before we get started. But I want to get to address the aftermatch of what people, and this is becoming a cult of followers of Caleb Williams. After Mahomes won the Super Bowl, some Bears fans on Twitter saying, you know what? This is telling me that you need a quarterback instead of building a team first. Do you want to? Why is all the credit going to Patrick Mahomes in the Super Bowl? Does he get all the credit, or does individuals get other credit? Like it's a team effort. The defense gets credit. Travis Kelce, does he get credit, or does it all go to Patrick Mahomes? So quit the narrative that you need a quarterback if you want to win a Super Bowl. You need a team. And as much as people don't like Brock Purdy, I wouldn't put the loss on him. It was mostly on coaching, if I had to be honest. But I digress. This is becoming annoying by me, and I'm honestly probably going to have to mute my notifications from Twitter and Instagram because every time I go on there, there's always Caleb Williams highlights every time and be like, "Hey, we have to get this version of Patrick Mahomes because Justin Fields can't compete. I mean, maybe we can. He might be a guy that we can build around, and then he's a guy that we can win with. But we need a quarterback. We need a win because of." Relax, slow your rolls. Caleb Williams, and I'm gonna go on the fucking full rant. Can we please, for the love of God, quit the damn narrative of Caleb Williams being anywhere near the talent of Patrick Mahomes? Do you want to know the realistic comparison? If we're comparing Caleb Williams, I think he's quite similar to Kyler Murray in some traits, but as an overall prospect, I see Tua. And what I mean by that is Tua and Caleb are pretty much similar if you really think it through. They both need a perfect team around him. You can't tell me Caleb Williams is literally another version of Tua. And Tua, I've been saying this for a pretty long time. When he goes up against an elite defense, he folds like laundry. Caleb does the exact same thing as Tua. Like, they both have good performances against a weak defense, but when they face an elite defense or maybe like a top 10 defense, they fold like laundry. So, what are we talking about, Bears fans? You really want Tua, a version of Tua to be our quarterback? A mobilized statue in the pocket who doesn't move around as much? That's who you want? That's a realistic comparison, if you ask me. Not this Mahomes crap that y'all prop again on social media. And the reason why I'm posting Caleb wearing a girl outfit, or the fact that he paints his nails, you're saying, well, we don't care. As long as he wins, he can do whatever he wants. But if he loses, I know damn well you're going to say he cares more about that than the football game. Because that's how the Chicago media is. And I'm going to keep reminding you that this will be the outcome of them bashing Caleb Williams because they're going to say he cares about modeling than he cares about the game. So take it for a grain of salt. After watching the Super Bowl does not change my opinion about we need to draft Caleb Williams. We need a quarterback. We forget the team. We need a quarterback. This is not Ryan Pace. This is Ryan Poles. Ryan Pace would have definitely listened to the media. Ryan Poles is different. If he was just like listening to the media, he would have drafted Bryce Young last year. Guarantee it. If he listened to the media, because Bryce Young was the Steph Curry of the NFL. And Caleb will be a bust. It's already on the writing. I don't care where he goes. Like, he'll bust wherever he goes. It's just the comparison between him and Mahomes. It's just like you're realistically setting him up to fail instead of having a real expectation like me and him just being like Tua. Needs everything perfect around him to be, successful. And no, I don't. Bears fans, you really think Tua is winning a Super Bowl anytime soon? Can we? And I'm asking the Caleb Williams coach this because I'm comparing Caleb to Tua. You really think Tua is winning a Super Bowl anytime soon? Is that who you really want? Tua as a different version of Tua as your quarterback? Only difference is it's not like he's not left-handed. Tua's left-handed when he throws the ball, but you get the point. So just let's take this for a grain of salt. The best thing to do is to trade the pick and require assets to fix positions like left tackle. I believe we need I feel like we can do better at the left tackle. I like Braxton Jones, but we need someone better. Center, that's definitely not out the question. We do need a center. And I prefer one in the draft, not signing a old veteran center. I prefer one in the draft. We need a complimentary receiver, Marvin Harrison, Rome Odunze, or Malik Nabers. We definitely need an edge. Probably will sign one in free agency. I'm hoping for Danielle Hunter. We need a safety because we're most likely going to release Eddie Jackson, Cameron Kitchens. That's why I prefer us drafting more than signing free agents, because the best way that you build a team is through the draft. And I just want to cut this narrative. We're not getting a first out of Justin Fields. I chuckle if you think that. Anybody that thinks we're going to get the 8th overall pick or any other pick for Justin Fields, I chuckle at you because you want to know the price of Justin Fields is a second, maybe a third round. So let's say we do trade Justin Fields. Obviously, the first pick will be Caleb Williams. Then the second pick will be Rome Odunze or Malik Nabers, depending. I won't be surprised if Rome goes earlier than Malik Nabers. Then you trade Justin Fields. Obviously, the second round, I want a center. And then the third round, you either draft a safety or you draft a left tackle. Take your pick. Probably take the left tackle just so you can ease up the blind spot for Caleb Williams. Then day 3, which is Ryan Poles' day, where he loves to trade back a lot in day 3, you're most likely going to have to find a safety in later rounds. And the only safety that I know is legit is Cam Kitchens. That dude is an animal, and that dude is a monster. He's a guaranteed to do well in the NFL. I see flashes a lot in Cam Kitchens. He's legit. And people want to say, well, why don't you go in free agency? Don't rely. Like I said, I love the Tremaine Edmonds signing. I love the TJ Edwards signing. I love trading for Montez Sweat, but don't rely on free agency way too much, folks. The best way to build a team is through the draft. That's why teams like the Chiefs, the Niners, and some other teams do well, because they build for the draft, not through free agency. Don't rely on it way too much because it's going to cost you a lot. And I learned that from experience from dealing with a GM who relied on it, aka Ryan Pace. So, anyways, that's all for today's video. Let me know in the comment section down below what you think. As always, thanks for watching.